Missing one.
And it is. It should pick up places where the missing relic disrupted the Veil. Find a trail of those and we'll get somewhere.
So you live in Docktown?
My whole life. Unless I'm away on a case. Or crashing in the Fade.
Harding said the Archon's ballet shot at you last time you were here. And now we're chasing a dangerous relic through the streets.
And people wonder why I never get sleep. Aha! The relic's pulling toward the Temple of Andraste.
The demons, they...
What happened? It's locked down, sir. Keep it under control.
Locked. We need another way in.
Right, on it.
We're breaking into a chantry?
We broke into a prison. But no. The courtyard's public ground, and we can't lose the trail.
Is this what you do for the Shadow Dragons, when you aren't with us?
I look for things. People, objects, information. People have problems that Templars and Magisters can't help. Or won't. Word got out I might. It's enough to live on. If it doesn't get me killed.
Bodies in the courtyard.
Stay sharp. Killed. Based on the marks, I'd say demons.
Definitely.
Demons. Is this the relic's work?
It's not a coincidence.
On it!
Take the shot!
Good work!
End this! Nice move, bro. End it now. The relic we're chasing? It's unstable. Couldn't escape the demons. If there's family or a friend, I can track them down later. Make sure they know.
Is this what we're after?
Let me take a look. Here goes nothing.
Relic. Courtyard. Back way.
What was that?
It's a remnant. An echo from the Fade drawn to magical disruptions. If the relic drew it here, the voice could be a memory of the smuggler. Courtyard's quiet, fewer eyes, so you cut through here, where there's a path to the market. Follow me. Enchantment on the entrance. I can get it. All right, follow me. You know, I took this job. It's on me. And the Venatori cult's no joke. If anyone wants out...
You get this job on the house.
All right, mage killer. Suit yourself.
The threads took care of it.
They keep trouble away. You've got to give them that.
Demons loose. Everyone's jumpy, right?
The relic was close. Find another remnant and we might learn more.
Up there. Is that another remnant?
That should be no problem.
There's always a way to get places.
Too many people in the city.
You haven't dealt with crowds in a while.
No. And it's a lot of targets for the Venatori.
Huh. You understand the appeal of a good accessory.
Paintings, tapestries, floor coverings. Beautify any space.
A lot on display. Nice target for thieves.
If a stand's not watched, there's a nasty spell on the most valuable item. And a random one, just for fun.
Ah, of course.
Coin to spare? Thank you.
Demons in the streets tonight. Almost there. Remnants ahead. You got it.
Handoff. Third bell. Late.
Bells ring when ships go in and out. Could be using them for timing, near the docks. I think our smuggler's on a deadline. The relic's pull agrees. Let's visit the docks. Elevator's locked. Someone forgot to bribe the dockmaster. Still up for a walk? This isn't the only way to the docks.
Food later?
Oh, yes, please.
I think so.
All right, through here. Got it.
Guessing you know all the shortcuts in Docktown. All its secrets?
No. If someone thinks they know all Docktown secrets, they're either kidding themselves or scamming you.
They were back asking questions, wanting to know what relics I'd seen on the black market.
Come on. This path will swing back to the docks.
Demons!
Not for long. We need to close these.
Brooke gets that one.
The longer that relic's in Docktown.
These are my neighbors. That relic won't stay in my town.
This city hasn't changed.
You spent time here?
Before, yes. For a while. Though not in Docktown.
Oh.
Salve, Ralph. De boa, mano? Só de boa? Trampando ou tá de folga hoje?
You got the fancy targets.
Ah, tá bem bacana esse jogo, mano. Gostei bastante. Isso porque eu não joguei, eu só joguei o comecinho do Inquisition lá, mas nunca terminei. Então não tenho muita experiência com esse jogo não, mas tô gostando bastante. Então, o jogo tá gostosinho de se jogar, tá bonito. A jogabilidade tá boa. Tá tudo, até agora, tudo da hora, mano. Os cabelos tá bem bacana, mano. Eu tava vendo um vídeo aqui comparando
se ele tá rodando a 30 ou 60 no modo performance. Aí eu vi a Digital Foundry que colocou um cabelo gigantesco no cara e, tipo, movimentação do cabelo tava foda também. É que eu tô ultimamente com preguiça mesmo de jogar, mas tá da hora pra caramba esse jogo. Sem pique pra jogar esses dias. Pra mim, na verdade, o que mata nesse jogo é o jogo não ter uma dublagem, mano. É o que quebra as pernas, porque... Quantas horas de jogo? Mano, devo ter... Ixi, eu nem sei quantas horas eu tenho. Acho que no save tinha carregar. Ah, tá mostrando 5 horas e 20 de jogo. Mas eu tô bem de boa, mano. Explorando bastante. Andando pro lado pro outro antes. Aí como eu tava falando, o que mata pra mim é não ter uma dublagem esse jogo, porque... Porra, tá todo segundo seus companions falando aqui, conversando. E você, tipo, acaba não acompanhando, porque você tá prestando atenção no gameplay, né, mano? Eu acho que jogo assim, com história, com pessoas falando todo segundo, mano, obrigatoriamente deveria ter uma dublagem, mano.
You're serious?
Carl's getting bored again.
Pois é, mano, até a Capcom tá dublando tudo. Nem imaginei que aquela porra daquele Monster Hunter novo ia ter dublagem, mano. Me surpreendi com a dublagem na demo ainda, fi.
We're getting closer.
Tudo que eu pegando eu só vou equipando. Não sei nem o que faz, o que deixa de fazer. Só vejo que aumenta ali. Eu já equipo.
I've got this.
Soon, the buyer meeting.
Right, a meeting, but where? The trail's starting to fray.
Wrong turn. Nice relic. Shouldn't it belong to the Venatori?
Toma, é todo mundo. Ah, nem foi todo mundo.
Looks like we have company.
Não era exatamente esse poder que queria soltar, mas
Is everyone all right?
serviu.
Nev, you're back in the city.
Templar Rana Savas. Don't say you missed me.
I wasn't going to.
Really? Because I heard there's a relic loose. With red lyrium?
How do you... Never mind. You can't say. You never can.
Rook, meet my friend Rana. At least I think we're friends.
Yes.
A dublagem, né, original do jogo tá bacana, mas deveria ter, né, um portuguesinho pra você entender melhor. Somos o Root, somos erro Root. Se você está com a Neve, vou presumir que posso confiar em você. É claro que pode, você não tem muita escolha. Posso lhe perguntar o mesmo? É.
I'd like to think so.
All
O
right.
seu basiqueira.
If you have anything on the relic,
Bonzinho de
Thought
tudo.
Templars worked against mages.
this isn't the South. I work to stop illegal magic, that's all.
You're working the case alone?
Not if you help. There's a rumor the relic trades hands tonight, and Albin Bataris is the buyer.
A Magister's son. Interesting. I should get moving.
Nev,
Vamos impedir a negociação. Tem história entre vocês? Não precisamos de ajuda. Vamos impedir.
Don't worry. We won't stop until this whole thing's settled.
That's,
Look, you're busy. We just got attacked, which means you won't leave until you're sure no one else is lurking around.
And you won't wait.
What can I say? Work to do.
Where are you going?
For a walk to the spillway.
I'll catch up when I'm done.
If you say so. Our trail is frayed, but the spillway's our best bet.
Ah, tentei fazer algo da hora, mas tipo assim, apesar de estar da hora a pegada do movimentação, dos visual do cabelo, eu achei que é poucas opções, mano. Aí você fica querendo criar um personagem muito louco lá e acaba não conseguindo. Mas eu achei que ficou legalzinho também. Agora um que até hoje eu falo que é o melhor de todos, que não tem pra ninguém, é a criação de personagem do Nioh, mano. Criação do personagem do Nioh não tem pra ninguém, mano. É surreal o tanto de opção e o que dá pra você fazer na criação, ó. Tá, vá até o local de entrega.
Anna's not a shadow dragon, so you work with Templars too.
Ron is clean and her information's good. The rest?
Acredita que o Dragon's Dogma eu nem lembro muito.
And the spillway?
Eu criei lá, fiz rapidão, mas nem joguei, nem dei muita atenção pra aquele jogo, tem que voltar pra ele.
Albin's father oversaw some construction there. If he's visiting this part of town, that narrows the search.
É da hora quando você pega os caras criando, né, mano? Que você vai lá, você vê cada criação foda. É, eu vi que saiu o pack pra 60 FPS nele. Vai ser melhor agora, né? Bom, quando eu joguei na época, pode ser que eu comece a jogar agora. Já que tenho tanto jogo lançamento pra jogar e não joguei. Peguei um monte de lançamento e jogar que é bom nada. Tá, aqui eu tenho que fazer o que pra liberar esse olho? Um aviso, o sindicato criminoso dos fios normalmente odeia o culto. Tá.
That's one down.
Must be one left.
Não jogar nada, tipo, sem vontade de jogar nada. Só embalei esses dias, foi lá no Final Fantasy Remake, que fui até o final. Aí depois teve o do macaco, né, o Kong, que eu fui até o final também, só.
Just a taste of that power.
Que porra aconteceu aqui?
We need to get closer.
É o Vic que tá jogando Requiem, é outro que eu tenho que pegar pra jogar, mano. Amo esse jogo, mas até hoje eu não finalizei.
This power will what? Impress a risen god. Can you even control it? Shut up!
É tanta gente que você não sabe nem quem bate aqui. É, você que é o boss, né, filho da puta?
I might have questions for him.
Pois é, mano, é bem isso, mano. Quer jogar tudo que sai e acaba pegando e não jogando nada. Eu tô bem nessa situação. Um monte de jogo. Um colega meu pegou o Dragon Ball. Apesar que o Dragon Ball eu não gostei. O modo que é mostrado a história, mano. Meio que em imagem estática, esses bagulho. Eu achei bem zoada, mano.
He was completely misled. I appreciate your help, Knight Commander. Let's go.
Nice try. The Venatori rise.
You know he's guilty. How much did it cost the Magister?
Watch it, Gallus, or you'll be charged.
With what? I tie something up and you undo it. Isn't this familiar?
Save the sob story. We got the smuggler. Or do you want Bataris to release her, too?
I'll find a way to fix this.
Damn it.
Não paramos os demônios. Não foi como eu esperava. Não acredito nisso. As pessoas estavam em perigo. Sei lá.
So that's a day in Minrathous.
Like all the rest.
And here I thought we'd say hello to the Shadow Dragons and be on our way.
Someone's a dreamer. We got the relic and the smuggler.
Cara, na hora da consequência do jogo, que eu mudei e coloquei ela pra me ajudar no começo do jogo lá e ela tá machucada ainda, mano. O olho dela ainda tá roxo ainda. Parte 4. Noite.
It wasn't a perfect ending, but Dogtown was safe. From tonight's demons, anyway. Nev's past was
O jogo deveria ter um modo co-op também, ficaria bacana, eu acho.
She just didn't know it yet.
Anotações.
I should see what now.
Deixa eu ver. Missão. Pior que eu não sei, acho que isso aqui são as missões principais e essas são as secundárias. Provavelmente. História, facções concluídas. Provavelmente é isso. Retorne a ter visto. Ter visto também. Aqui.
Has to say.
Viajar com os dois mesmo. Deixa eu editar aqui. Viajar com as duas agora. Diferente a missão secundária. Viajar para encruzilhada ou viajar para a missão rastreada? Vamos viajar direto para a missão.
Occupied. The insult of it.
It's more than insulting.
It's so...
I could have daggers in 100 necks by nightfall.
No doubt. But more necks would present themselves tomorrow.
I have other daggers.
Am I interrupting?
Forgive Thea. She gets testy when a contract is delayed.
E sei como para ela. Eu não entendi. Ajudem contra as divindades. Ajudem. Perdoe até. Essas escolhas meio... dá pra entender porra nenhuma.
Neither of you strike me as the bloodthirsty sort.
Our shared enemies deserve our worst.
You want help against the gods. We want Treviso free. We now think they may be the same problem. The occupation has a face. The Antam commander, Keith Lord Butcher Dathrata. But Viago thinks killing him outright is short-sighted.
The Butcher took the city suspiciously fast. Removing him is useless if someone else can repeat that, with the help of gods or something else. Despite it being the outcome, assassination is not about killing, it's about sending a message.
And what message would that be?
The Crows rule Antiva, and Treviso will be free.
Mas... a ocupação foi fácil demais. Falem mais sobre a carniceira. Os povos governam Antiva?
Butcher Dathrata. What do you know about him?
The Antam army fractured, split among warlords, and he seems to have kept the most traditional discipline. And the rank and file like it. His numbers keep growing, but the Butcher himself is odd.
Odd how?
He gives daily speeches about how the occupation is somehow merciful. And the way he talks, it's familiar. It's like he thinks he belongs here. And I won't have it.
Sounds like you think the occupation wasn't just about force.
Cruel as the Butcher is, he didn't break the city with a siege. It was sudden and complete.
Like he had it all mapped. Where to march and what to close off to choke resistance.
He had inside information? Spies?
He had something.
And until we know what it was, killing him isn't the contract.
You're in charge. Antiva has a king.
And the power of a king is enforced by armies. Antiva has no army. It has the Crows.
There's a reason Antivan coins have portraits of guild leaders, not royalty. We're patriots. Crows can't field a battalion, but we protect our nation our way.
The gods care about taking Treviso.
The Butcher wants Treviso. The gods may just want the Antam.
But Antam distrust magic and outright fear demons. They should be enemies.
Power can turn anyone against their own interests. Their own people.
Helping the
Tá,
Crows
tem
helps
que ajudar de
everyone
qualquer
in the
jeito, né? Fazer o quê?
What's the first step to your message?
We have a scout named Dareth. He said he was onto something the Butcher was hiding.
He was in the Drown district, so that's a place to start. Find our Crow and help with his contract.
Find your Crow, then what?
We break this occupation. We craft the message one step at a time.
And when we finally assassinate the person who leashed Treviso, that death will tell everyone. The Crows rule Antiva, and Treviso will be free. I've noted the location of Dareth and his cousin, Jacobus, in the Drown district. They're always together. Jacobus will be...
Abricotes. Lembranças.
eager to help. Perhaps too eager for one so young.
Can you blame him? We've all lost too much to this occupation. You're new as well.
Almost there.
Essa cidade aqui tá uma pegada de Harry Potter pra mim.
Oh, it's mostly a survival thing. Accidentally release a couple demons or rile up the local wildlife with misdirected magic a few times and you learn what not to do. Oh.
A fine evening, is it not, my friends? I'm glad the market's still open during occupation.
Foda que essas porra desses vendedores não tem um que vende uma armadura, uma coisa da hora, velho. Tudo coisa que eu nem sei pra que serve.
How do you choose?
I've got goods from all over.
Só coisa que eu nem sei pra que serve.
I love how different cultures make things in unique ways.
Cafe later? Good night for it.
Left the Cune to get away from Antum assholes. Now they're here anyway. Uh-huh.
Parar de rolar e ir embora. Se tiver troféu de doação, daqui a pouco eu ganho, porque o quanto eu fico doando dinheiro.
Bunch of unarmed stalking on my way. And where I was going. What gives them the right?
There's the place. Keep your eyes open. You may not be the only ones interested.
He was my...
We've got up.
They killed Darren. They killed my cousin.
Ô, buçanga.
They're weak on the left. Got them.
They're at range. Ranged incoming.
E meu time tá fazendo o que que eu não tô entendendo?
Finish it.
That's done. Are you Jacobus?
Dareth, my cousin. They...
Eu apanhando as mulheres paradas ali.
Please, you have to finish Dareth's contract. It's about the Butcher. My cousin was going to spy on the Butcher. He told me we'd pick up the contract from a dead drop. But then... someone has to finish this for Dareth. Please.
We will. You should get back to the diamond.
I will, just give me a minute.
That note said Dareth should pick up the contract at the usual place across from Tear and Viago. Just follow the marks. Maybe a mark one crow would leave for another?
I spot...
That looks like a crow mark. The kind of quick splatter you can throw. That's gotta be Dareth's trail. Keep an eye out. Another mark this way.
Wow. Even during an occupation, the...
Here's another crow mark. Onyx crow mark. This is where the marks lead. Dareth's contract must be here somewhere. The butcher is making poison. Comic.
The poison that destroys your mind? That comic?
If I were the butcher, it'd be a good way to keep people in line. The Antan brought in a comic master to mix the poison. He's at the garrison. We stop him there before this goes any further. Back on the ground soon.
You've met Strife in Ireland before, right?
Varric and I did. We passed through Arlothan Forest while we were searching for Solus. Strife and Ireland helped us navigate the Fate.
Oh, I heard about that. Spatial anomalies and time loops. I wish I could have seen it.
Varric hated it so much, being outdoors and all. And when the outdoors is upside down and lost in time, and you're harassed by spirits wearing your face, well...
Oh, that would be a nightmare for anyone, I think.
Boss, over here! Take them out, quick!
You got it. Ready for a follow-up. That's root for you.
Oh, we did it! Nicely done, Rook. Ranged incoming. Good work, everyone.
I command that you fight, but above all else, I command.
Cara, essa parte tá bem escura, dá pra ver nada. Nem sei pra onde eu vou disso aqui.
We're in. Let's find the coming master.
Escuridão da porra, mano.
This place is forbidden!
Ranged attackers!
Já, esse inimigo tá complicado esse cara.
Hitting us from range. Coming at range. Time to finish this. End it now.
O próximo que aparecer eu morro.
Smell you, an outsider. Test my gift. I have will made flesh, so much flesh. Finally, the fight the butcher denied has come to me. Will prove my worth.
I'm here on behalf of the crows. Poisoner.
Calma aí, viado.
You face the gift of the gods. Oh, strength, I'll give. What's a fool?
How is he even talking? He's completely blinded.
We'll ask questions after he's dead.
Legal. Morri. Calma aí, viado.
Don't just stand there.
Keep at it. We can't let this thing out.
Morri. É doido, o bicho não para um segundo. E eu não tô dando dano nenhum. Tá foda já. Reviver. Eu nem tenho mais reviver. Toma.
Watch the right!
It's done. The coming master's dead.
Thank goodness. I hate those things.
First things first. Let's destroy the rest of the poison. Then we figure out what was going on here. That's the last of the poison, thankfully. Let's look for anything else that explains what's happening.
Só isso. Vasculhe o quarto.
Wait. This note says that wasn't all the comic. The butcher's angry because someone missing.
Who else would want comic?
No idea. But the note does mention the butcher's inside traitor. The occupation had help. Taya and Viago need to know they were right.
Tem uma coisa aqui?
Are you out of your mind? I told you crows to stay out of this.
Out of what? Defending our home?
If we had a stronger civil government instead of a bunch of circus criminals, the Antam wouldn't have a foothold in the first place.
Você é da política? Delinquente de circo? Quem é essa pessoa imbecil?
Circus is charge admission. We did all that for free.
This is Governor Evenchi. They have concerns.
My concern is how you've endangered the city.
We're defending Antiva.
These protections are in place for the good of everyone. You act without oversight.
We crows are the oversight.
And yet, here we are, awash in Antam. And now, you've angered the butcher.
É mesmo assim.
We have other enemies too. The gods are involved, corrupting some Antam, making them monsters.
And the butcher?
You two are right. He had help taking the city. Human traitors.
I didn't want to believe it. Killing the butcher does nothing if someone could just sell us out again.
I'd start right here. You Talons are known for infighting and betrayal.
You're accusing them. One of their crows died for this contract.
That's enough. Rook, thank you for finishing that contract. The only reward we have is to ask you for more.
We're allies. Of course I'll help.
Evenchi is right about one thing. The butcher will not like that we're fighting back.
We need to be ready. Rook, I will have every crow tracking this traitor and the gods, and we will send word when we find something.
The stakes are too high. This should be left to proper officials.
Go back to filing trade receipts, Evenchi. The crows rule Antiva.
And Treviso will be free. With or without you, Governor.
You ever talk to Yaku?
Calm it down.
Lace, I was just thinking about this old elven lullaby. It goes, Irsatel now, Mithalas Matheneras.
Did you say Isatuno?
I didn't, but it sounded like that, didn't it? I knew you'd catch that.
That's Elven. What does it mean?
We don't really know. All right, everyone.
Continue the punishment!
Ranged incoming! Finish them now! Stop dying, fool! Lace, I was just thinking about this old elven lullaby. It goes, Irsatel now, Mithalas Matheneras.
Did you say Isatuno?
I didn't, but it sounded like that, didn't it? I knew you'd catch that.
That's Elven. What does it mean?
We don't really know. It's an old lullaby with old words. Irsatel now might mean I'm empty, full of nothing, if I had to guess. I don't know why I brought it up, it just came to me. Fast spot, move! Don't just stand there! You gotta move! Behind you! You gotta move! Ready to go. On your right. Gotta move. You gotta move. Got him good, Rook. Get ready. You gotta move. Get out of there. Get clear. Get clear. Right out. You gotta move. Don't just stand there. Bad spot. Move. Rook's in trouble. For sure. That spot. Move. Get clear. Rook, you're hit. Right. I'm ready. Watch your back. They're behind you. You gotta move.
Whatever you say. I'm ready. Move, move! Get clear. Move, move! Righto! Rook, watch yourself! You got it. Stay clear! Careful, Rook. You bet. Don't stay there. Don't just stand there. Rook, get out of there. Get out of there. Ready to go. Ranged attackers. Ranged. You gotta move. Gotta move.
grip.
Jacobus doesn't say much.
Let's do business. Good luck with your contracts.
The spirits are returning.
And thriving again. Good for them.
What does spirits spend money on? Never mind. What do you have?
space between. The fires are lit.
The Shadow Dragons have a hideout in Docktown. We should check in, see if there's news on the Venatori.
Already?
They work fast, and with that relic case off their hands, they'll work even faster. Meet you in Docktown. Fewer people than I expected. Let's find Asher.
Asher?
The Viper. He prefers to be called Asher in private. Said I could tell you.
I once heard that because
Typical.
Trouble in the Anvalanim. Darkspawn.
But those tunnels are safe passage for...
I know. You've had to close that entrance.
I know Darkspawn. I'll help. No time to waste. Those Darkspawn have to be destroyed before they get out into the city.
If you get through, signal the all clear at the hidden door.
This is troubling. Darkspawn in the city.
And in one of the worst places. The Shadows rely on those tunnels to rescue people. The Anvalanim should have an entrance this way. The passage is hidden by a Venatori. Why are they so close to the shop?
The gods bless us!
Nice hit, Rook!
There. Is that the wall carving you mentioned?
That's the one. There's a switch behind the serpent's head on the left.
Got it.
It's dark down here, isn't it?
Ah, yes. There's definitely blight down here. Don't like the sound of that. Can't get through here. We've got to clear the obstacle somehow. That did it. We can get through now.
Cool. I got quite a lot. Let's kill those Shadow Dragon rats, so I can leave this place. Shadow Dragon agents, they're down here with us. Get them. Don't let them run for reinforcements.
Reinforcements. We can't let them reach the Shadow Dragon hideout. More Venatori. We have to take out the leaders.
You got it. That's Rook for ya.
Do not die, fool! Still blocked. There's another boil somewhere.
Death for failure!
Nice move, bro.
They're hitting us from afar!
Do not falter, supplicants! You will all fall!
Take them out!
Got to move. Those Darkspawn and Venatori were on the same side.
I know. And I don't like it. Darkspawn usually hate all life. At least that seems to be the last of them.
You sure?
Wouldn't be a warden if I wasn't.
It should be safe for the shadows to use the entrance again.
Let's find it and tell them to open it.
There it is. The hidden entrance back into the shop.
It's Rook. All clear down here.
Nice work. I'll get the door.
How did the Venatori find the Shadow Dragon's hideout? Isn't it a secret?
We help the people in Docktown. They know where we are. Someone might have talked about the shop. People spreading rumors, that's easy to handle. But Darkspawn, that's different.
You really saved our skins there, Rook. Those Darkspawn could have destroyed us.
It wasn't just Darkspawn. Venatori were there too, and they weren't fighting each other.
How is that possible? Darkspawn attack all living things.
Darkspawn are blighted. If the gods control the blight, they might control the Darkspawn.
The Venatori did something to the Darkspawn, and we need to find out what.
You know Darkspawn better than me.
If you're looking for answers about the Venatori, I may have a lead. A warehouse on the other side of the city. Lots of cult activity. And some of them were spotted heading towards a shop. Could be a coincidence, or it could be something more.
It's worth a look.
Agreed. Rook?
Let's go.
One day you'll move.
The Viper, or Asher, I suppose. Is he the leader of the Shadow Dragons?
One of them. He made his name freeing slaves and supporting their rebellions. He won't stop until slavery ends in Tevinter.
Decorations? Beautiful things to bring warmth and joy.
So, the Viper's real name is Asher?
A middle name. He calls himself Viper for first impressions, or so he says.
What do you mean?
Asher just doesn't have the same impact, does it?
Those are Venatori. We're on the right track. Watch out. The Venatori have posted guards.
Locked. Someone's mad about their fellow Venatori leaving the rooftop passage open.
Sounds like a way to get inside without being seen.
If they left it open again.
Trouble scouted.
Let's keep moving before more of them come crawling out. It's a Venatori. We must be close. Until the Venatori got... Someone conveniently left the rooftop entrance open again.
That sounds like magic, I think. Venatori up to no good, I bet.
Darkspawn.
How?
We stopped...
Venatori and Darkspawn under their control. Stop them.
They're using magic to control that Darkspawn. We have to stop it. Not in my city.
Get out of there. They're at range.
Get clear!
You okay, Book?
That's all of the Darkspawn and Venatori. Let's search the place and figure out what they were doing. This note. Knight Commander Lenos of the Minrathous Templars is being paid off by Venatori.
Damn it.
Look at this. Draining into the tunnels below the city, perhaps.
One more way the Venatori released blight into our tunnels. I'll tell the other shadows.
This explains the Darkspawn we keep finding in the catacombs.
At least they don't know where the Shadow Dragons are, exactly.
The gods gave the Venatori a relic they can use to control Darkspawn.
Hey, Rook. Is everything all right in there? Rook, I thought I'd see if you needed help. Did you find anything in there?
The risen gods taught the Venatori how to control Darkspawn. Explains why the hideout was attacked.
We found documents from the Knight Commander. I knew he was crooked. I didn't think he was actually a Venatori.
Let's head back to the shop. We'll discuss things there.
We managed to catch the stragglers fleeing the warehouse.
They'll think twice before coming back here. What else did you find?
The Venatori serve Elganan and Gillenane like we thought. They gave the cult control over Darkspawn.
Great. Sounds like the Venatori are going to be even more trouble.
I think we've only scratched the surface. It will get worse.
How do we know we can even trust you? You're not from here. You don't know Minrathous like we do. And we know as little about you as we do these risen gods you unleashed.
Now, what is it they say? The enemy of my enemy is my friend. The cult has its hooks deep in the city. Venatori backers sit in the magisterium chambers, and now they wield power given to them by the gods. We'll have to get along if there's any chance of surviving this.
May, what are you doing here? You promised you'd lay low.
Tried it, didn't much care for it.
Nice to meet you. I'm Rook.
There's trouble in Minrathous. Venatori and risen gods. Rook's helping us with it. Mayvaris is one of the Shadow Dragon leaders.
Mayvaris Talani, formerly Magister Mayvaris Talani, at your service.
Wait, formerly?
My enemies conspired to have my magisterium seat stripped from me. We can talk about it later, if you want. My concerns feel petty when stacked against risen gods. The Shadow Dragons have a lot to discuss, but you, Rook, are expected at the Swan.
Me? The Cobbled Swan, why?
The First Warden is here to speak with you.
The First Warden? Let's hope we actually get some help with the Blight.
Come back when you can. I think we'll need your help again.
I know someone in the area who's keeping watch. Find him in the library. Say you're looking for Ferdinand Genetivi's book on Orlais.
They're telling us to... watch out for Darkspawn.
Will we get any help from the Grey Wardens?
I imagine the Grey Wardens have their hands full elsewhere.
But what if the Darkspawn come back?
I'll stand in the doorway.
Let you escape.
Really?
There's so much magic in Minrathous. It's almost all you see at first. But it's also just full of people trying to live their lives, like everywhere else.
With a lot more excitement lately.
Demons.
Don't fall back.
Rook takes credit there.
Well, that's a relief.
Souls alone as the light left. I was there, less alone.
You're a spirit of compassion.
My own name. But what of theirs? 3 I've found, felled by demon claws, murdered. A connection I cannot see. I have impressions. But if I learn more, answers might unfold. This one. Green against grey stone. Rain, nourish. How she watched it bloom. Find who she was.
They're good, right?
Do Templars really not have authority over mages in Tevinter? What happens if there's blood magic? What do they do?
Depends on the temple. Move fast.
Earn your coin!
Do Templars really not have authority over mages in Tevinter? What happens if there's blood magic? What do they do?
Depends on the Templar. Depends on who's bought their loyalty.
What do you do when the authorities can't be trusted to do the right thing?
That's how I keep busy.
Did the Magisterium explain why?
I am Jowen Glastrom, First Warden and Supreme Commander of Weishaupt. I received word of your team's request for Grey Warden assistance after an incursion of the Blight at Demeter's Crossing. Explain yourself, Warden, and bear in mind that the Order remembers your past recklessness.
Sure, I disobeyed orders. I acted on my own choices without authority. I admit it. But I took an oath to defend people from the Blight. I uphold that oath any way I can.
Your report, Warden.
I was part of a team trying to stop an elven mage named Solus from destroying the Veil. When we disrupted his ritual, something escaped from the Fade, and I clearly sensed the corruption of the Blight.
From this mage, Solus?
No, sir. Solus opposes the Blight. He's actually an elven god, Fen Harel, the Dreadwolf.
I did not come here to listen to fairy tales. I am here because of the Blight.
Right, but it all ties together. See, when we disrupted the ritual, Solus got trapped in the Fade. But two of the elven gods got out. Elganan and Gillanane, we think. And they're blighted.
Why would elven gods be blighted?
The ancient elven gods used the Blight. That's why Solus imprisoned them. The point is that the gods are making the Blight worse. Demeter's Crossing was just the start. That's why we need the Grey Wardens.
I suspected more politicking from the remnants of the Inquisition. I see now that I was wrong.
I'm really glad to hear that.
It is clear that whatever you did to unleash the Blight has corrupted your already weak mind.
Okay, wait.
You will be taken to Weishaupt and placed under heavy guard until the danger you caused by unleashing the Blight passes.
Are you kidding me?
I assure you, I am deadly serious.
We don't have time to play Who's the Greyest Warden. You need to shut up and listen. The threat is real. The gods are coming, and they're bringing the Blight with them.
Let me tell you something about the Blight. It is evil, it is implacable, and above all, it is predictable. The Blight has not changed in over 1,000 years. The Grey Wardens will defeat it, as they always do. And we will do so without a disgraced junior warden causing needless confusion. I suggest you come along quietly.
Adamant Fortress 941 Dragon. The Grey Wardens attempted to raise an army of demons. Hardly the models of good judgment yourselves, are you?
Everyone knows Warden Commander Clarel acted alone at Adamant Fortress.
Acted alone, you say? Imagine if everyone were to see the letter I discovered where you authorize her actions. I wonder how that might complicate the narrative.
Are you prepared to risk the security of the Grey Wardens for this deluded boy?
You may be surprised to learn that I care very little about the security of the Grey Wardens.
Stay away from the Blight, and do not pester the Grey Wardens with any more of your nonsense.
He seems upset. Was it something I said?
That was close. Wasn't looking forward to being dragged off to a Grey Warden dungeon. Who should I be thanking for the assist?
Magister Dorian Parvis, at your service. A mutual friend thought you might require some support.
Mevaris Talani? Of the Shadow Dragons?
The very same.
What's your relation to the Shadow Dragons?
About a decade ago, Mevaris and I started a political faction called the Lucerni. We were going to change Tevinter for the better. Everyone would recognize the common sense benefits of our approach, and we'd all live happily ever after.
I take it that didn't happen.
Mevaris was framed, kicked out of the Magisterium, and the Lucerni were dissolved. So she took the movement underground.
The Shadow Dragons.
Since I still haunt the Magisterium, that makes me the Shadow Dragon's man on the inside.
I think we made an enemy of the First Warden today. Well, more you than me. He just thinks I'm a dangerous idiot.
Ha! Enemy? I've ignored greater men. No Grey Warden worth the name sits in a Menrathus lounge sipping wine. You need the Wardens? Look for the ones out there fighting the Blight. In the meantime, the Shadow Dragons will keep a close watch on the Venatori. Good luck. I'm sure we'll see each other again soon.
Only the veil stood between us and a world of blighted darkness. But on this side, the gods could only tap a trickle. They had to turn that trickle into a flood. They sure could have used Solus's dagger to rip open the Fade. But some foolish mortal had taken it. So, they'd have to create a dagger of their own. Drowning the world in blight was just a matter of time.
I need to talk to Varric.
Dumont breath. I wasn't expecting to see this.
Get ready.
Keep up the fight!
This job ain't worth it.
In trouble.
On your right. Watch it.
Nice move. That's one for us. You read the notes on the Circle Road case?
The murdered Magister's aide? Killed with an arrow instead of magic. Hard to get an angle like that.
It is. Where would you take it from?
I don't know the place that well, but there's a tower not far that would get a clean shot. And good cover.
But if you were angry and in a hurry, if the shot were more lucky than planned.
The Candlehop. They carry messages through the city.
Well,
You had me followed. Inquired about me.
I needed to be sure. The Knight Commander.
Lanos is playing for the other side, so Tarquin's probably dirty too. After all the shit we've been through, I thought I'd earned some trust.
I did it to protect you.